Good morning friends, welcome to Option Achievers channel. Today we are going to see about the rules that we supposed to follow in any trading. Come, let's get into this before wasting much time over here. What are the rules that we supposed to follow? Yes, first thing that we need to trade is either we should trade in the high liquidity stock, or if you don't have knowledge to check what is the high liquidity or something, directly trade in Nifty 50. That is safest one because it's mixed of all sectors. Even Bank Nifty also, it has only banking sector, so beginners we have to be very careful, especially on some banking news. Suddenly Bank Nifty will go little high, or too much volatility may be there on Bank Nifty, so you have to be very careful. Trading in Bank Nifty is almost like equivalent to trading in single stock. So if you are trading in a one stock also, you have to be very careful, because only that stock, if it has good news, it will go up. If that stock has a bad news, then it will go down. So we have to be very careful. So always try to trade in the high liquidity stocks or high volume stocks. For intraday, this has to be the very essential rule number 1. Now let us look at the rule number 2. Discipline. What is meant by discipline? While entering the order itself, you should decide what is your stop loss in case if the market reverses, and what is your profit if it goes. When the profit goes, you don't need to immediately square up the profit. You can allow the profits to grow a little, and always keep the trailing stop loss. What do you mean by trailing stop loss? Say suppose you bought it for 100 rupees and you decided your stop loss is 90 rupees. That's fine. In case if it comes back 90 rupees, it will cut your loss. In case if it goes to 110 rupees, that's fine, that's your profit. In case if it goes to 120 rupees, you have to move your stop loss from 90 rupees to 105 rupees. And again, if the market goes from 120 rupees to 130 rupees, you have to move your stop loss from 105 to 115. So slowly you have to move the stop loss also, trailing stop loss. This way you can grow your profit. You don't need to cut your profit. You always need to cut your loss, but allow the profit to grow further. This is what you should do. What is the rule number 3? You have to trade with the trend. Do not trade with your position. Once you create a position, don't think that it should go only in that trend. No, it's not like that. The trend can be reversed at any time. As the trend can be reversed at any time, you also should be ready to reverse your trade at any time. Say suppose you buy a call option thinking that market will go up. Market is going up for certain duration, and after that if market started reversing, you also should reverse your trade immediately. Try to close your call option and try to initiate the put option. So trade with the trend. And once again, in a big trend there will be a smaller trend also will be there. So ensure that you are in which trend. If you are trading for, say suppose if you are initiating a position and that is for going to be there for 2 or 3 days, then you have to ensure that for 2 or 3 days what is the trend. There is a intraday trend is also will be there. Even within intraday trend, for every 30 minutes the curve will change. So you have to be careful at what time you are initiating the trade and what time you are going to close it. And in case if you are using a 1 minute candle, it's always better to close the open position within 30 minutes. And in case if you are using a 5-minute candle, it's better to close it within 2 hours. In case if you are maximum opening in 15 minutes, yes, you will have time till 6 hours. So once you decide that this is going to be the intraday, because you did not get profit, do not convert this intraday position into next day. For carrying the next day, you have to do a separate work. You have to consider the previous day candlestick. Whatever the candlesticks that you have monitored for intraday, the same thing is not applicable for carry forward. For carry forward, you have to do a separate work and ensure that if that work is fine, then only you should carry forward. Otherwise, you have decided that this position is for intraday, so better close it. Once it makes its loss, don't think that it will be happening profit in the next day or something. If it is intraday, just cut it by 330 max. And this kind of heavy risk will happen only on Wednesday and Thursday morning, because Wednesday and Wednesday if you take some carry forward and if it goes on Thursday, if the market opens a gap up or gap down, you will be in heavy loss when you do a carry forward. So ensure that you are closing the intraday position during that day itself. Do not carry forward. For carry forward, you should initiate a separate trade by doing a separate homework. Okay, this is very important. Sometimes people think that tomorrow I will get a much profit or something. So it's better to cut the loss by today and you can make a fresh trade tomorrow. That's a good one. No greed, no fear. If you are in fear, you will always work with one lot. If you are in greed, you always work with 100 lots. So both are not good. When the position is correct, when the entry time is correct, if you are 100% sure that the strategy will work, then you can go for high lots. If you are testing here and there, always trade with small lots and ensure that when you are trading, what is your stop loss, and for that particular 100 lots, if that 10 points goes down, what will be your loss? Are you okay with the loss? If so, then initiate the trade. If not, reduce the quantity and again ask the same question. Are you okay for the loss? If yes, then go with that quantity. If no, do not trade with quantity. Don't think that whenever you toss a coin, you will get always head. There is a chance of tail also. That is why whenever you initiate the trade, ask yourself, between the entry point and the stop loss multiplied by the quantity, is that okay? Are you ready to take the loss? If yes, then initiate. If no, reduce the quantity and again ask the same question to you. This is how you are supposed to trade it. Rule number 5, be patient. Think twice before you initiate an order. Once you initiate the order, keep your fingers crossed and wait for your target to be achieved. If a strategy is well and good, at least 7 out of 10 times it should hit the target. Remaining 30% it may not hit the target. That may be because of the high volatility or some market makers. For that, you already put a stop loss. For sure that will hit the stop loss and it will not wipe out your 7 profits. When you are trading with stop loss and profit, it should be 1:2 or 1:3, which means stop loss is 10 points means profit is 30 points. That is 1:3. Stop loss is 10 points, profit is 20 points means that is 1:2. So even if you lose 3 trades, that will be covered in 2 successful trades. So still you will have 5 successful trades will grow as your profit. So no need to worry. That is why be patient. If you miss the entry, it's okay. If you miss one bus, it's okay. One more bus will come. No need to rush into the bus. When you are chasing the bus, there may be a chance of getting accident. So if you miss the entry, it is okay. We will get another entry in another bus. So no need to chase the same bus. When the market is suddenly going in one direction, You don't need to jump it to the direction. It's not like all the time the market will go in single direction of 1000 points. That's not all the time. That will happen once in a blue moon. In a year you can count this kind of 1,000 points down, 1,000 points up in Bank Nifty. You can count the days with fingers. So be careful. First thing is you have to save your capital. Next thing is you have to take profit. This is supposed to be your motto. Profit is secondary. Saving the capital is first. Think that. Okay. See you in the next video. Bye bye.